Okay, so welcome back. I managed to kill all the bunnies that I needed for the job over here, so let's hand that in. I believe... I thought we had enough of these. I have a lot of beautiful feathers. Oh, but I have to actually deliver them to a specific person. Okay, so we'll hand in these. Okay, and then we gotta find... Deliver place, Duval Station. Okay, so let's go to the station. We can actually travel now from the station as well, because we managed to pay off a little bit of debt. It was a little weird though, because when I was grinding out those rabbits or whatever, I hit the payment threshold a couple times and she just asked me to pay and I paid, so I'm not entirely sure what was the deal with that. But anyways, let's hand these feathers in. What beautiful feathers! Now I can make what I've been wanting to. Are you going to use those to make a present for your daddy? Huh? How'd you know? Who told? Well, you wrote it on the job description. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? I'm gonna put some glue on them and make a warm muffler. Oh, I made something out of feathers for my daddy, too. Hey, my feathers is my thing. Don't be a copycat. I'm not a copycat. I made him a feathered mask. A mask? That's so weird. It's not weird. My daddy said he liked it. It is too weird. Daddies don't wear masks. It's not weird. Look around. Do you see anyone here wearing a mask? See what I mean? Your daddy's a weirdo. He's not weird. My daddy isn't a weirdo. Hey, now, let's all, I mean, I made tons of masks for my dad back in school, and he wore every single one. Isn't that right, Lugger? Yeah. Huh. Well, actually, my dad wore a mask to a festival once. See, my daddy's not weird. Hey, how do you know these two guys? Oh, them? Ludger and Jude? Meow. They're a bunch of old weirdos. What? What? What the hell? It was random. Alright, so I guess the job is now ready to report, so we have to run back. Alrighty. I guess right here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we got L's cap. So we can't accept this yet because we basically need to rank up our job board, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, like, we have enough of the shells anyway, but and I don't think there's any more. Yeah, there's nothing else we can get. So I guess we're gonna go take the train back home. Maybe over here. We have to buy a ticket from the ticket machine. Got it. Telegraph Central Station. Yep. Let's do it. You can open the map right. Okay, yeah, we've already seen that before. However, the star and exclamation icons may occasionally appear in high places, so if you can't find them, adjust the elevation. Got it. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, we have a skit.
Triglyph at last.
Well, I'm just glad we made it back safely. There's something comforting about coming back here.
Do you have good memories of the city?
I certainly have vivid ones. This is where we came when we first arrived at Olympias. Everything about Triglyph surprised me.
Huh? Like what?
Well, for one thing, we'd been fighting on a different plane of existence when a rift opened up and we were sucked into it.
What?
Huh?
The next thing I remember, I was waking up in a bed, surrounded by objects I'd never seen before. I was surprised by, well, how much there was to be surprised by.
What surprises me is how happy you look when you're telling that story.
I love the cat. Cat's great. Alright. So... Alright, so there we go. We have to go there. So I think I remember how to get there. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Trucking along. I wonder how all the other characters are gonna come into play. Let's just check the job board here, see if there's different jobs we can do in this area. Let's see here. Nope, all the same stuff, so let's keep going. Let's go back.
Is this where you live?
Let's just grab a quick save just in case. Never know what may happen after this scene, so it's always good to grab a save here and there. I should be doing multiple saves, but I figure I'm not intending to go back, or at least if I replay the game, I'll replay it from the beginning, not from a previous save. So,
Is this Julius's house?
You live here, Rolo?
it's mine, though I'm more like a freeloader right now.
Freeloader? That's like a deadbeat, right?
So chapter 3, it all falls apart. These chapters are very quick.
So, now what? The cat's got a point. I think we're all running on fumes.
Ugh, tomatoes are gross.
Okay, I won't put any tomatoes in. Actually, no. She needs to eat what I make. Ungrateful. So ungrateful. Don't be picky.
I'm not being picky. I'm expressing my individuality. That's my right.
You sure do know some big words.
Too bad. So sad. You're getting them anyway. See if they have anything to say. Wow, this room is really clean. I'm hungry. What about you, Rolo? Meow. Alright. Let's just... Smiley faces are kind of creepy. Okay. Can I exit? No. No exiting allowed. What's over here? Whitaker's room. Alright, let's check out my room. What do we got in here? Oh, we got a chest. Got a cape. Excellent. Have a bed. We don't want to rest. Do we want to rest? Yes, we do want to rest. Because our health was low, so. Okay. So we just took a nap instead of making our food. That's great. Let's check out my brother's room, which I'm assuming this is his room. Oh, maybe not. No, Julius's room, the door is locked. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. we take good care of our cat. See? Yeah. Alright. So let's go cook.
smells good.
Thanks, Luger.
It's so yummy.
I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant.
Hey, you cook as good as my daddy.
Speaking of your father, Al, do you know where he is?
No. Some scary men came to our house. I ran away by myself. That's why I'm going to the land of Canaan, so I can wish for my daddy to get rescued from those guys.
Do pardon the intrusion, Luger.
Mr. Bakor, I'm glad to see you're okay.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
No way.
Surprise, phony? I guess not.
Ivor.
You're quite an amusing little fellow, aren't you, Ivor? I could use a comic genius as one of my junior agents.
Thank you, sir.
What's this all about?
You haven't been watching the news, I take it.
New details have emerged about the terror attack, during which a train was hijacked and then crashed into the Oscorp plant. The collision caused a massive explosion that ripped through the facility. More than 2,000 casualties were reported, including passengers and employees alike. Damages are said to exceed 10 billion gold, and experts estimate a final cost of at least 50 billion. Authorities identified the alleged mastermind behind the attack. An employee of Spirius Corporation, one Julius Kresnik.
What the? But Julius couldn't have...
Couldn't have what? He attacked me at the scene of the crime, for crying out loud.
The police believe Kresnik didn't act alone. They're investigating persons of interest.
Take a wild guess which person is the most interesting.
Hey, me and Luger had nothing to do with those creeps.
So the suspect's brother just happened to start his job at the station on the day of the attack. Then he vanished with the suspect. Coincidence?
Come on, you gotta believe us.
If you're telling the truth, then prove it. Apprehend Julius. Then the facts are sure to come to light.
What?
But the scary glasses guy.
Is alive and at large.
He contacted the CEO's GHS several hours ago.
Huh?
He's one of my top agents and far too skilled to fall into police custody. Around his little brother, on the other hand, he just might let his guard down. Well, Luger, what do you say? If you agree to catch him, I'll at least keep the police from getting in your way.
There's more going on here than meets the eye. I don't know. Just hold on a second.
I see. Then perhaps I should hand you over to the authorities right now and save myself the trouble.
Wait!
Make the wrong decision here, and it could ruin your life, lad.
Luger.
As of now, you are under Spirius Corporation's protection.
We have a pair of promising leads. First, your brother made contact with a researcher in Helioborg named Balin. Second, sources allege someone in Marksburg has been asking a lot of questions about Julius.
Balin?
How am I supposed to remember all that stuff at once, huh?
So you want us to check out Helioborg and Marksburg, is that it?
But how are we gonna get there without money?
You really expect to get paid before doing any work? Honestly now, Luger. I thought Julius had raised you better than that. Ivor, you never told me you knew Dr. Mathis.
It's a long story. Hey, why are you going through all this trouble?
I know the surface of this man, but that is not enough. Now, I must measure his depth.
Alright, so that's the end of chapter 3. Nice quick chapter. And I'm actually really upset that Ivar is back. I hated that character in Tales of Xillia. Alright, so you're all geared up to get out there and find info on Julius, but Ludger needs to pay off his debt and get his movement restrictions lifted. Do your best to pay it back. Alright.
Luger seems like he's down on his luck. You and me will have to work extra hard to compensate.
Alright, so we got Ivar and I. Let's see what this is about.
I never imagined that'd be how I'd run into Ivar again.
How do you even know that freak? And why does he drop down on people like that?
Yeah, sorry about that.
How can you laugh about it, Luger? He knocked you on your butt like it was nothing.
Ivar's a very skilled warrior. As Maxwell's handmaid, he had to be.
Maxwell's handmaid?
It's kind of a long story.
I see. Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been, but it was. Even though we both wanted the same thing.
Alright, so let's go do some more jobs. You gotta head back down. Okay. Oh, what is this? You have a package. Kitty Crisps. Cuts return time by 10% when used in Kitty Dispatch. I don't even know what Kitty Dispatch is. But, that's alright. Hopefully it'll be explained eventually. Maybe not. Who knows?
This is terrible. Luger, she's crying. Go do something.
Oh, how embarrassing. Hi there. I'm Miss Kitty Cat. I moved in here with 100 of my lovable cats. But I didn't quite land on my feet, as they say.
Let's go back a sec. Did you say 100 cats?
Why, yes! But during the move, they all got out of the bag. They've run off. What am I to do? I'm feline, so helpless.
I bet. Don't worry, it'll all be fine.
Can I ask you for a favor? Would you perhaps help me find my babies? I'd be ever so grateful.
Will they get along with Rolo?
They're all very social. No need to be a fraidy cat. You gotta find them. I just can't live without them. Well, my room's on the first floor here. I'm just gonna take a little cat nap until you get back. Please stop by if you find any of my babies. And remember, if cat first you don't succeed, try again. I whisker you the best of luck.
Let's go meow before she rubs off on us. Yeah.
Heh. Alright. If you see a lost cat out there on your travels, do the right thing and catch it. If you get all 100, something catastrophically good is sure to happen. And guess what? Kitty Dispatch has been unlocked. You can dispatch the cats you find all over the world to bring back items for you in Kitty Dispatch. There are items in the game that you can only get through Kitty Dispatch, so definitely give it a shot. Alright, and I was just
Let's try
talking
to find
about
the
that.
missing cats. That way Rolo will have more friends.
Here's one right now. I have Carol. Do I have to go and give it back to her? I'm confused. Alright. Well, let's double check, because I'm not entirely certain if I have to actually give it back. Said she was on the first floor, so... Here, I'm assuming? Alright, I guess it came back. Yeah, this was the cat I think I found, so... Alright. So I guess we don't have to actually run back. This kind of reminds me of finding all the Dalmatians in Kingdom Hearts, so... It seems like a similar system anyway. But I do like that they're labeled on the map. Oh god, this guy, I hate him. Sup, losers? You finally made it, huh? You better be prepared for what's up ahead. I got some provisions for you from the boss. You can get them from the bag over there. You're welcome. Alright. Gimme. A pebble. Okay. Spurious blades. Okay. Apple gel. Orange gel. Life bottles. Alright, good. Cool beans. And they are better, so there we go. So I guess now we just need to unlock new areas, so we need to grind out some of the jobs. So it is a little bit cumbersome that kind of this guy pink. So you think you got the hang of battle yet? In combat it's important to master the basics. Sure, let's get schooled. Actually no, let's not get schooled. Alright. Okay, let's get some jobs here. You may now view elite monster information. Elite monsters are powerful beasts that prowl around all parts of the world, but the job center will make it worth your while if you defeat them. If you're victorious, you're sure to get rich real quick. So, Alest High Road. Okay. How do I accept it? I don't. I think we just kill it and then we come back and hand it in. Alright. So let's get all the killing ones, because the collecting ones we don't need to worry about too much. Torbalan High Road. What is this? Deliver tomato omelet small. Okay, we'll get that one. And this one we can't do yet. Can't do that one yet either. What do we have to do here? My cat Luke has been spotted. He likes high places and is kind of slow. I think he could use a trim. Anyways, find him. Okay. I don't think any of the other ones are combat ones now, so... Alright, can't do any more. Those are just pigeons. Alright, so I think this is a decent point to stop. When we come back, we'll continue doing these side quests and work our way towards getting more money so that we can succeed in finding Julius. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.